Alrighty then. There's so much noise here. Yes, I know. Fix the machine. And in the meantime, I am going to move basically everything. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna move the bathroom, am I? Alright, now. This is the storage cabinet. I presumably ought to just drag these boxes over there myself. Even though I'm paying Henrietta over here to move boxes around. Well, I guess some things I do have to do myself. In general, I think the idea of keeping the storage cabinet over here is plenty sensible. We want to be able to restock on paper at a moment's notice. Yes! I mean, is this good? By any stretch of the imagination? Well, it doesn't cause discomfort here, everything. Okay, let this guy... What day is it? The date! It's Monday. Okay, we're doing fine, just fine. So here's the idea. I am going to add another page to our marvelous newspaper as soon as this is fixed. Hi, Henrietta. Hello. How are you doing? The noise. Oh, this is broken. The output is broken. The news. Okay, hold on. What am I supposed to print? One mafia story. Also, I'm supposed to print something about unrest in politics. Am I brave enough for politics? Outstanding painter kidnap. Skip this. I am not skipping any news. I'm going for everything. Stop reminding me every single time. Okay, our entertainment reporter Chris Johnson is going to be on the case. It's going to take him 18 hours. Frightening message was left at the historic hotel suite he was last seen. Entertainment. A gruesome story on entertainment. That's what people like to see. That's what people like to read. There we go. Outstanding. You deal with that. How's the machinery? Has it been fixed? It's got to be fed paper, and I understand that. But, however, first and foremost, we are going to have to add another module. You see, I understand that this costs a pretty penny, and I understand that I have bills to pay. Well, bills. Mostly, loans to pay back, interest loans. Monthly costs, here are the costs. No longer paying back the loan. No longer paying interest, excellent. What about the salaries? Here are the salaries, gotta keep that in mind. But then again, I am making money, I'm making more money than I am ultimately losing in terms of salary, so it's all good. Alright then. Build. Entering build mode, and we want to mess with the printer. Which icon is that? The printing icon at the very bottom? No, I need this. I want this. The belt costs now. Well, this is going to be profoundly. This is so annoying. I've moved everything only to discover that I cannot add another page. It's unacceptable. All right, hold on. So as far as I understand it, here I have 2 assembly desks and 2 typesetting desks. I got rid of that bottleneck. So what is my next order of business then? Well, Henrietta has to restock the paper, I know that much. We'll have to take care of power eventually as well. Alright, let's have a gander at the stories. I understand how to prioritize items. Oh my, this is old news. But it's something we need, so we are going to bury that on the second page. And it's going to satisfy our West New York audience. What? Oh, it's not finished yet, never mind. Old news about the economy, who cares? Huh. News. We're working on this, we're not working on that. We're news in politics, don't we? Politics and sport, I guess. Police car explodes on main road. Don't tell me about skipping news again. That just discards the story, doesn't it? I'm not interested. Yes, I might have to eventually skip a story, so I no longer get the tutorial bit on that. Reporters are gathering at the police station. So that's society to begin with, and then you can either go the crime route or the politics route. I think we're gonna go down the politics route. Let's see now, let's see. We're focusing on politics and on sport. This guy can deal with economy, crime, and society. This guy can deal with crime, society, and sports. Let's keep our sports guy open. Dennis, you have a buff here anyway. So what is this guy? Dennis, you're going to be dealing with this. Now this might be worth us again. No casualties from the explosion. Was it an inside job? Alright then, we are researching one more story. There we go! Serial burglar strikes again. See, here's the thing. I think you have a limit on how many stories there will be, but with these buttons you can actually adjust what sort of stories you get, as in you control what happens. Incredible. Ooh, crime. Okay. Let's send Martin, because he also has society and sport versus politics and sport. Residents on edge. When will it stop? Research that. Post haste. Oh, no food. Henrietta! Deliver this, please. Restock. Oh, I see. I'm going to need the bins over here. I am going to need more bins. That goes under comfort, I presume? Yeah. Bins. Well, trash cans. Here's another trash can. Alright, who's responsible for cleaning this up? Eddie? Eddie, get down here, Eddie. Time to take out the trash. Look at this mess. Thank you, Eddie. Henrietta, deliver the food to the water cooler, apparently. Think we're going to need more food delivered. Yeah. Fine, a small delivery, please. A tiny one. Curbside delivery, because this is New York. Everything's on the curb. There we go, another story over and dealt with. Ooh, new actions possible. Okay, let's see now. So we can hypothetically investigate at the Kansas City Police Office, or investigate the damage to the Kansas City Police Station. A story about unrest and politics. Juicy, that's exactly what they want in West New York. That's exactly what we need. Anyone with a specialization in politics? Anyone brave enough for politics out there? Let's see now. So deal with entertainment. I want someone who can deal with crime. Also, you've got fewer points. Ronald, deal with this nonsense. Angered citizens are targeting the police with explosives. This has to stop. And I get 3 tags on this story. Cha-ching! You're complaining about lack of food. Do you want another water cooler? I know that sounds patently silly, but would that please you? How about if I put it right next to the bathroom? I don't think that's going to be horribly unreasonable of me. Yeah, so this is for fulfilling employee needs. Here, have a water cooler. Well, Brad, what do you think? There we go. He's not going to go down there, but if he's got a water cooler nearby, it's gonna please. Do we need a water cooler per room? Oh, trade. Hold on, hold on. Have I seriously not sent anyone here? How is that possible? Well, never mind. Alright, then I'm going to investigate which angle? The crime angle or the politics angle? This is also going to give me unrest! Well, not give me unrest, but you know what I mean. Brave enough for politics, that's gonna be... Bernard! Neighborhood Watch Organized will take this in our own hands. Of course you will. Excellent, so I'm getting plenty of politics story about unrest. Exactly what I need. Why is this marked as new actions possible? I can investigate both the angles? Sweet! Logos I can! And I thought my job was boring. Investigate that. Yes, I'm going to get all the angles. I'm going to get 4 tags. It's going to be an adventurous story about politics and crime plus unrest. Brilliant! Unfortunately, I might not have reporters for the... Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, what have we here? Plans miniature golf for empty theaters. Who plans it? Key information required to be able to investigate this. What? Why? I need a key. I need to go through this to acquire the key to unlock this to get the sports angle. Okay? Chris, you specialize in entertainment. Go get it, boy. Fox Manager Tests Project. First calls opens today. Right, so he investigates this, gets the key, then we can get the sports angle on this story. Excellent. Can Chris deal with sports? He can't deal with sports. We're gonna need Ronald, but Ronald is busy. It's fine though, it's fine. He's gonna do just fine. Henrietta, restock the paper, please. How many times do I have to tell you? Quad paper 6. Yeah, but that's 6 if we want to print exclusively empty pages. That's misleading. But we have 200 pages available, so Lay's done an admirable job. She has absolutely restocked, and at this point is going to go downstairs to pick up the food. Brave Henrietta. Alright then, I'm going to order a large delivery of paper. We might as well keep some in stock for just such an occasion. Okay, I have a couple of stories over here. They're ready. Like this silly story. And what do I couple that with? Well, there's politics, unrest, and dirt. I presumably should couple it with politics stories, but they're not there yet. Well, what else do I want? All the news that I have so far is exclusively old news. So in hindsight, let's actually hang on to that for now. Yes, and continue investigating. Although it's Tuesday. Although it's just Tuesday. Now, isn't that story something? Prioritize this. Right, the typesetting stories. Which stories are they typesetting? This has been typeset. The kidnapping story, right? This is being assembled. An explosion is being dealt with. Anything we can act on. What is it? I'm feeling uncomfortable. Why? This place makes you feel uncomfortable. This particular spot. Well, Henrietta, if you're feeling uncomfortable, I'll think of something. How about if I give you people a nice clock? Everyone loves a clock. Here, have a clock. You know, I might as well provide people with more clocks. They're cheap and they get the job done. Fine, clocks everywhere. Alright, there we go. Now she's gotta go downstairs, pick up the paper. I could hypothetically do that for her, but what am I paying her for? Action available. We've unlocked the key, which unlocks access to the new mini-golf venue information. Jan, get on it. Mini-golf? This is not a real sport, right? Miniature golf growing in popularity fast. Fascinating. It's like golf, but tiny. So it's not really like golf, is it? Excellent. Get on with the typesetting. Another story, this time on sports. Ronald, you can deal with this one. A mafia story. Go Dodgers. Subway Series Sunday. The Dodgers train extra hard. Time to slay some giants, says Coach Depler. This is the story we need. This is absolutely the story we need. Now then, we are investigating some politics stories. If only I had a third page, but I do not. So forget it. We weren't even typesetting anything over here. Well, we are now. And soon after this is typeset, we will be assembling another story. But interesting, some of the guys are idling. We have these things coming in bursts. Denver's judge, unreliable. Let's go to the Devon Courthouse. Bernard, investigate, please. A known murderer walks free in unfair ruling. Outrageous. This country. Oh, she's... Oh. Gotta get her a water cooler, I guess. In her, office. I'm so sorry, Henrietta. You'll have to restock 3 separate water coolers then, though. Are you sure you're up for that? Well, yes, here, have a... Does this please you? No, it doesn't please her. Oh well. Our assembly guys are idle. That's unfortunate. Well, thankfully we have some typesetting going on, so there's that. All right. You're feeling uncomfortable. Benjamin, what is making you uncomfortable exactly? This place right here. And what can I do to make things better? What exactly is your problem, Benjamin? What is your major malfunction? Comfort. If I give you a potted plant, will that make you feel better? Everyone loves a potted plant. You've got a clock and a potted plant. Deal with it. There we go, here's a reporter of mine delivering a story to be typeset. How are we doing on those stories? We've got a gruesome entertainment story that's neither here nor there. We need 6 stories for this issue. Oh, this earns me 2 influence points. That's great, except that doesn't really help that much, does it? Well, I've decided to go with sports and politics this week. Because I need a sports story from the Mafia. Here's a sports story. I'll presumably go with these 2 for sports, plus something else. The front page is presumably gonna be politics. Presumably this smoking gun serial burglar story. That's a hot item. Alright, it's being typeset. It's a real nail biter, that one. What? Henrietta, why are you unhappy? And what can I do to help? Status critical! Influenced by environment. Why is she unhappy? Because she has to work here in the printer room. Everyone hates the printer room. And for a good reason, the printer room sucks! Okay, let's at least try. Let's make the tiniest, most token effort to make things a smidgen better. Well, that makes things a bit better, but it's not enough. Anything we can do about the heat? Well, I guess we can try to mount vents over there, but it's going to be far from enough. It's a tiny improvement, though. Everyone hates the printer room, and everyone's gonna hate the printer room. Authority starts calls of action. That's nebulous. We need someone who can deal with politics. Bernard! Oh no, Ronald is almost ready. Come on, man. Need you for a story here. Party searching for right candidate. Excellent. We've got 2 stories left this week, and it's Thursday. Hold on. So that's 3 stories on politics. I need more stories on sport. So it's just search. No more sports to research. Well, that's hilarious. Okay, I'm going to have to combo with another tag entirely. Unfortunate. So there is a set of stories out there to be found. It's not like I changed the course of history just so I can publish things I'm interested in. Level up, huh? What do we have? Story on the economy. Snowstorm rages 44 hours in Chicago. Wide area suffers. Chris, you're an expert on the economy. Deal with it. Food supply is cut off. All transports are delayed. Oh boy, it's Friday already, and I have almost nothing ready. All I have is a single story about the kidnapping. That's it, everything else is still being worked on. Now granted, the explosion of the police car is almost ready, it's being assembled. What about this though? This is the top priority. Alright, it's gonna be done in 4 hours, thank goodness. Well, wrap it up, people. We don't have that much longer. Story entertainment. Fleeting social norms in media. Egads. Story about gossip and entertainment. Okay, who's our entertainment correspondent? Chris, 11 hours remaining. Ronald, 15 hours remaining. Yeah, we're not gonna print it this week. Not happening. That's the final story this week anyway. Are they assembling the exact wrong sort of stories? I do not know. Sports on page 2? Why not? Front page news. There we go. Serial burglar strikes again. At the very top. We need to print the mafia story. Come on, prioritize this. 15 hours. Okay. This gives me prestige points. Come on. 6 hours. It'll be done. Cutting it closer, though. Alright, so we have this politics story. We need 2 more politics stories and 2 sports stories. This is 1 sports story. This is another one. What do I want to couple them with? I guess I could go for another entertainment one or a legacy sports one. Yes, I also need this. Yes, and another politics one. So the unreliable Denver judge, yes. How am I doing on paper? Required paper 86 and available 300. Excellent. Henrietta has restocked. There's 1 more box. Henrietta, 1 more box. We still need more paper. More paper still. Okay, if you say so. More paper. Ordering more paper. And why are you uncomfortable over there? What am I supposed to give you? A potted plant? A water cooler? What do you want, man? What do you want out of me? It's still Friday. Now you need a bin over here. Employees stuck at getting food. Well, stop being stuck at getting... I need this story! Get with the asset. What is this? Election map. Unlocked. +1 to politics. I've unlocked an item. Excellent. Well, what about this? Is anyone ready? Chris is on his way. Come on, Chris. Any moment now. Get on it. 18 hours. Final story. Chop, chop, people. Alright. Sports goes on page 2. I want the mafia story front and center. Well, not exactly front. Whatever. This goes here. Excellent. What else? Politics on the front page. Cha-ching. This presumably will be worse. Yes, it will. Alright then. We need this story. 3 hours to go. Okay, it's still Saturday. We're doing fine. So as the second sports story. One more sports story. Other than this one. And one more politics one. So this is the politics one. I guess we could put the entertainment story over here. A gruesome entertainment story. The painter kidnapping story. Or we could try to go for the social norms angle. That's entertainment gossip. People want gruesome stuff, don't they? The order doesn't matter. We're almost ready. Old news is gonna disappear. It's all gonna be fine. I need another page. Come on, people. Assembly stories. It's Saturday already. We're putting on Sunday. Judge, unreliable. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Look at all the money we'll make. Now give me the mafia story. Alright, the assemblers over there are lazing about. The relative order doesn't matter, does it? Not on this page, it doesn't. It's all about the front page. And I put the thing with the most tags over there. Almost 5k will be earned. And I have no loans to pay back. Glorious. We need more paper. Henrietta's on it though, isn't she? I believe she is. I guess we're ready to go to print? Too soon. Fair enough. We will satisfy everything. Here's Henrietta. Carrying boxes patiently to the storeroom, as she should. As is her job. I need more pages. Look at this nonsense. I have so many stories stacking up. There's so much news to report and so few pages to report it on. She's leveled up. She's just hungry, but there's a water cooler right there, Henrietta. Knock yourself out. Oh no! No, she's so diligent! My goodness! So hardworking! Glorious, all these stories are being worked on. No more stories are available. What about this map then? Election map, and where do you put this? You put it on a wall, obviously. And it helps guys who are brave enough for politics. Wait, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's that looks skewed. Sunday morning, time to roll the presses. Oh yeah. Looks fine to me. Start the presses. Serial burglar story on the front page. 24,600 newspapers sold. New records. Suppose you were an idiot and suppose you were a member of Congress, but I repeat myself. A mind that's characterized by unrest will not be tranquil even in the presence of great calm. Yada yada yada. Here's all the money we're making. Here's the newspaper price because it's 20 cents. It's affordable. Ad revenue, nothing. Hidden agenda money. Believe it or not, also nothing. West York acquired. We want nothing but success for you and your paper. This way your debt will be cleaned in no time. I'm just a man of business, as your uncle knows. Excellent, we've completed this. If all requirements are met, you get full influence points. But I've completed everything, haven't I? I've completed it, so why haven't I received the points? I deserve the points. I've done marginally better, I guess. Some money has been spent, but plenty of money has been earned. Look at this. We're swimming in it. And of course, people have leveled up. Now I have 2 people at medium level of skill in my company. It's Henrietta, my beloved Henrietta. And John Higgins over here, the typesetter. Nice. Gotta respect these people. Henrietta takes care of the least rewarding and yet arguably the most important job over here. Well, depending on how you define importance, I guess. But this stuff needs to be done. Someone needs to be there to do it, and she's the lady to do it. Lugging all of that stuff around. But without paper, we're not gonna print things, are we? I see Ronald is more experienced in politics, and Tom over here is more experienced as a telegrapher. Well done, buddy. That has opened up quite a bit of stuff for us. Alright, what's the hidden agenda? A rival family plus a treacherous game, and now my flawless reputation is at stake. The first rule in this business is that we control the narrative, publisher. Only you hold the quill to not write about politics or society this week. Nothing about politics or society? But that's... So what am I supposed to write about? Sports and entertainment? If all requirements are met, I'll get full influence points and $1,000. I accept your terms, I guess. No stories on politics or society. Ugh. Well, I'm going to have to pick a district that doesn't require these, won't I? What can I buy off of the town hall for my bountiful influence points? A large plant! Then there's the Victorian wallpaper and a grandpa clock. And what do you do? +1 politics. +1 politics from the politics bookcase. Interesting. But we are not supposed to write about politics. I like the idea of acquiring the large plant. What about the police station? We already have this. We can get a listening device. Haha, +2 to crime. Not that there will be more crime, mind you. Persian tapestry. It's quaint. We can write about crime! Of course we can. Give me the listening device. Yeah, I'm going to have to make some room in my newsroom for all of these gadgets. So freeing up space wasn't a completely pointless exercise. How many statues of George Washington can you exactly have? How many would it make sense to have? Alright, what do I want to play for? Here's Jamaica. They want gruesome, alarming stories about defeat. Cute. It's wonderful. Stories about defeat, you find them in politics and sports. Alarming stories, you find them in crime and economy. Crime and entertainment over here. I'm supposed to avoid society. Yes, I'm supposed to avoid society. Not exactly what I meant. Stories about society and politics. Sports, crime, and politics or sports. Let's pick an easy district. Sports and adventurous stories. About crime or society. I could hypothetically manage to find an adventurous story on crime. People from Long Island want to hear about statistics. Of course they do. Tragic stories. Ugh. What about Taste Village? Economy. No, economy is fine. Hopeful stories and triumphant stories about the economy. Good stuff. Add more pages. Well, I would love to, but I can't, as far as I can tell. Faulty gossip, dirt, unveiling, fame. More pages needed. Politics, but I'm not supposed to print stories about politics, so that's not happening. Let's hope for adventurous stories about crime. We're going for this tiny place. So what do I want to print this week? Sports and crime it is. I'm so loaded. I need more. Hold on. I can't add more modules, but I want more modules. Give me more pages. Print a page module buffs assembling? That's preposterous. Light is fairly basic. Satisfying employee needs. So there's the toilet, and then there's the water cooler, fair enough. Storage facilities, comfort items. This satisfies the need for prestige, that's nice. Of course it does, of course it does. And sinks, mirrors, acoustic panels. Fans, plants, haha, a large plant. I can place as many of these as I want. Oh, but they take so much space. Yeah, but they make people happy, don't they? And what could be more important than making people happy with large plants? I don't get it! Why is it listed under production accessories? That's so pointless. The globe, I understand, it buffs the telegraph and it buffs society skills, so you need the globe over here and over there. You get it to the telegraph first and you get to the reporters, but what purpose does this serve? It can only help reporters because it gives +1 to crime reporting. Alright, listen, I gotta inspect my guys and figure out who actually works on crime and who doesn't. And I'm gonna have a separate crime room. Not a room where crime is committed, mind you, but whatever. List of reporters, who do I have? 3 people work on crime. There's Bernard, who works over here. Then there's Dennis, who works over there. That's 2 desks. And there's Martin. Where's your desk? Right there. Well, that just goes to show, doesn't it? This desk needs to go here. This desk needs to go there. You don't know crime either, so... Ah, but what about politics? This is the icon, so one person dealing with politics is Bernard and Ronald. Okay, I'm keeping politics and... Wait, hold on. Politics and crime in one place. So that's crime. That's politics. That's crime and politics. That's crime. He's the only guy who does not have any skills in either crime or politics, so he's going to a separate room. It's going to be the local expert on the economy. This buffs the entire room, doesn't it? Or just the desk it's next to? Just one desk? It's ludicrous, preposterous, unacceptable. Yeah, what if you want to do some redecorating? That's exactly what the stupid stash is for. Well then. I guess I'm going to need a listening device per desk. Which is going to cost me a pretty penny. Yes, and I'm going to need more rooms for my reporters if I am to work like that. But that's something for another time. I'd have to get another floor. I could afford another floor. Yes. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more reasonable the entire seems. I would need another floor. For these reporters, I would presumably have some reporters down here on the ground floor and some other facilities here as well, but I'm going to have to think about this quite a bit, quite in depth. I would prefer to dedicate a single floor to this heavy machinery, to the printer, because the printer is by its very nature annoying. Obviously I need the telegraphers, and the typesetters, and the assembly people. I need to take care of all sorts of facilities, but I'm going to need plenty of space for my reporters. After all, this is a newspaper. Obviously I need space for reporters. Plenty of space indeed. Now do note, there are these room-wide items that just buff every single desk in a given room, like this election map. Notice how it gives +1 to politics. Build accessories. Hold on, how does it? Yeah, it's got 2 points in politics because of that. Same here. What is the reason for the buff? Well, this is the reason for the buff. No buff to politics here, but you get the gist, you get the idea. You can mouse over these things and you get a nice little explanation for what is providing the buff exactly. What is this? What is that supposed to be? Well, whatever. So we have room-wide buffs, which means that ultimately you want huge rooms, so that everyone who can receive the buff can and does receive the buff. But you also have separate little buffing things. If you need a separate listening device for every single desk and it takes up a lot of space, you're going to need a large room. Unless you want to separate these desks. But then if you separate these desks, then you are ultimately suffering in terms of the room-wide buffs, aren't you? Because then you have to place one per room. The simplest, most efficient solution is to just make a big room where you put all the per-desk items next to each desk or on each desk, and then you have room-wide buffs. Yes, in a single instance of each. That's not how that works. That's not how anything works. You don't get room-wide buffs. Things work in ranges. You put the listening device between 2 desks, it buffs 2 desks. Well, apparently that's news to me. As for you, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you'll see me elsewhere.